Hey guys, Cameron with CBM Reviews here, and I know it's been a minute since I put out a video, but I had to get one out for you today. This is the review of Joker. Joker was directed by Todd Phillips, and it stars Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck. It also stars Robert De Niro, Zazie Beetz, Francis Conroy, and Brett Cullen. This is a story about the Joker, or maybe this is a story about Arthur Fleck and what he kind of goes through to transition into the Clown Prince of Crime. Now, this is kind of a retelling or a reimagining, so maybe things aren't exactly canon, but it depends on which kind of universe you're looking at. I'm not going to go into those kind of details, but I will tell you a little bit about the story without spoiling too much, as well as the things I liked, the things I didn't like, and my overall review, so stay tuned. Before I get right into this, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot to me that you're interested in my take on this new movie. If you're interested in this sort of thing, comic book movie reviews, maybe even TV show reviews, or con footage top 10 lists, that sort of thing, click that subscribe button. And if you want to know as soon as I put out anything new, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified as soon as anything new goes up. So essentially, and you've probably noticed this from all the trailers, but I'll give it to you anyway, this is a story about Arthur Fleck, who is somebody who society has downtrodden, and he also deals with mental disease. It's something that he's trying to manage, but the more and more life dumps on him, the less and less he's managing it well, until he gets to a breaking point, and then he becomes the Joker. It's not something instantaneous, but it's something that we view over the length of this film. First of all, I want to talk about the things that I did enjoy. And the first thing, and it's definitely going to be something that you cannot mention this movie without talking about, are the performances. Every single person that acts in this movie does a fantastic job. No one more so than Joaquin Phoenix. His portrayal as Arthur Fleck, somebody who is dealing with mental illness, is spot on in my opinion. I am not a professional, so that's not something that I can, pinpoint with my doctorate and say, oh, this was wrong, but they got this right. From what I could see from my seat, it looked great. And you can see his descent into madness, and where he goes from trying to care to not caring. It is interesting to watch. Another thing that I enjoyed about this is the fact that they take the mental illness portion of it very seriously. It is not something that they make light of. It's something that is on the very forefront of the entire movie. And I appreciated them making it serious, because this could definitely have gone somewhere that was kind of made fun of, which there are characters that make fun of his mental illness in the movie, but it's not made fun of by the filmmakers, and they take it seriously, and they try to show a lot of different aspects from it. There are a few surprises in the movie, namely there are some scenes that occur that you have to question whether or not they actually happen. And it's not just an entire scene, but maybe portions of a scene that could be a figment of Arthur's imagination. I won't put any emphasis or specifics to it, but there are several instances that come to mind. But here's the problem that I have with Joker as a movie. It has to have two things in order for it to work properly. Number one, it has to have a mental illness that makes sense and is believable, and we can see that descent based on that mental instability, and that we have. But the second thing, and this is the problem I have, is that it has to have a society that is right on the tipping point for this chaos to ensue, and I think that is the stretch. For the most part, society functions just fine until we get to a very pivotal point in the story, and then all of a sudden, once we hit that point, then apparently society has hit their breaking point and it crumbles. And I don't feel that society was at that point yet. And so I think that second thing is a stretch. And because it is stretched to the point of, in my opinion, implausibility, the movie doesn't work as well. which is a darn shame because, like I said, everybody does a great job acting in this. I enjoyed a lot of it, although I was uneasy for a huge bit of it, and that is due in part to Joaquin's incredible acting. So this is the part where I give a grade, and this is going to be kind of like one of those iffy grades because I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. I've been hearing a lot of praise from a lot of different moviegoers and things like that, but I just didn't feel it. So the grade that I'm going to give it is a 78. Very much lower than what a lot of people are giving it, like critics and fans alike. But there was that stretch in the story where society is the one that's broken, that causes him to feel more in tune with his inner Joker, and I didn't buy it. Can't ding on the acting. The visuals, there really aren't any kind of special effects or anything like that, but the cinematography is very well done. I just wish that I could enjoy it. This is one of those movies where a lot of people love it, but they can only watch it once because of the uneasy nature of it. And I think that that's what this movie is like. A lot of people are saying that it's, the movie of the year. I would not go that far, but that's my opinion. If you're a big fan of Batman or the Joker or the Batman mythos, this may be right up your alley. If you're a fan of great performances, this may also be right up your alley. But this is a very dark take on a classic character. And if you're not that big of a fan of dark takes on characters that haven't been as dark before, it may not be for you. So that's my review, surprising as it is, of Joker. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends, and as always, this is Cameron with CVM Reviews. We'll see you next time.